Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Linda J here. I have a new food challenge for you. This week I did do a $20 food challenge at Aldi. This is for one person for 1 week. Just wanted to show you my sign here. I got that on sale at Michael's and I absolutely love fall, as I've said in my other videos. So with this week and last week, I've actually been finding it kind of challenging to keep the budget closer to $10. It's just, the prices are increasing in my area. I'm sure you guys are seeing it too, so I feel really bad for the areas that were already higher than, what I have in my area. So I think this will still be enough food. Again, it's a $20 challenge. Nothing real exciting for breakfast. I did go with the bread, eggs, and the pork sausage. And the reason why I just stuck with that is because if you get oatmeal, you usually want something in the oatmeal, whether it's raisins or fresh fruit, cinnamon, sugar, brown sugar, something. It's pretty blah if you just get oatmeal. And some of those things can add up quite quickly with the cost. And I find that sticking with like eggs for the protein and the bread, even though it's really not much, this kind of bread, there's not a lot of nutritional value. So if you can up it a little bit and go with a better bread, you would, benefit from that. But in the spirit of keeping the cost down, that's what I went with. It still tastes good. And the pork sausage, I'm going to make them into the little mini patties so I can do some little sandwiches. So you don't have to have the same thing every day. You can kind of mix it up. And if you are interested, you could probably even save a little bit out and add it to the chili. So I'm going to jump to the chili just because it's right here. So we're going to do, I think technically it's a 3-ingredient chili. So you get this can of the diced tomatoes with green chilies, a can of the chili beans, and your ground beef. And that's your 3 ingredients. So then you would use probably like chili seasoning you had at home or any other like red pepper flakes, anything else you wanted to add into it. I bought the chili seasoning pack from Aldi to show how much it costs at my store to do it this way. And then I have the corn muffins, shredded cheese. We're going to shred our own because it's less expensive to do it that way. And then I always add some carrots. And the reason why I got these carrots, because it's, they're easier to chop up. And plus I can use them in the lunch menu. So I also have an onion left from, I don't know if you guys watched that video that I bought the fruit or vegetable box from that Flash Foods. So I had an onion in the house, so I will be adding that. You can also add like celery. Some people add corn or another can of beans. But if you don't have any of that stuff in the house, the diced tomatoes with chilies, the chili beans, and the ground beef with your chili seasoning will do just fine. It'll still be good and it'll still be a very hearty dinner or lunch option. So what I'm planning on doing for lunch is little tomatoes, cut up my carrots nicely, or even shred those for the salad. I've got the Italian dressing. They also do have the light Italian. And of course the other, what I would call basic dressings like blue cheese, ranch, Thousand Island, and it's like a Catalina type. So you can pick whatever dressing you prefer. And then I got the bag of spinach. So that gives me some nice vegetables for lunch. You could even boil an egg for that. So probably what I would do is I probably would keep out an egg for each day. So that's going to take 7 out of there. That would leave you 5 for breakfast. 4 because you're going to need 1 for the corn muffins. So, kind of play with that how you will, where you need the stuff. Some people are fine with just eating, the carrots, tomatoes, and spinach, and the cheese. The cheese I'm going to share between the chili and the salad. So again, you're not going to have a lot. There's not going to be like a overabundance of cheese to go around, but it's enough to give things a little extra flavor and such. And then I did get the half gallon of skim milk because we'll need that for the corn muffins. You can also get the 1% or whole milk, whatever you prefer. And then since we have that, we will be able to drink that during the week. My poor bananas, I forgot to wrap them. Usually I wrap the ends. If you take either the like fruit bag, usually they're like clear or a light green color, you can wrap that tightly around the ends to help prevent the ripening. It doesn't go as fast, and I forgot to do that, so my poor bananas I got a couple days ago are ready to eat. So what I was going to do is, I have 4 of them, is have a half a banana with probably breakfast or snack for, you know, most of the days. But now I'm not sure. I might see if I have the stuff in the house to make like banana bread or something like that, banana muffins. So if you do have, you know, flour in the house and some of the other ingredients, that is a real easy recipe to make as well. So that's kind of what I came up with. Let me go ahead and get you some prices and show you the receipt here. Okay, so we have the carrots came in at $1.49. The 4 bananas were 80 cents, and they were 45 cents a pound. The breakfast sausage was $2.15 for that roll, and the 85% lean beef roll was $3.29. The salad dressing $1.19. Chili mix was 48 cents. The tomatoes were on sale this week for $1.99. The Jiffy corn muffin mix was 47 cents. Chili bean, that can was 55 cents. Skim milk was $1.47. Diced tomatoes with green chilies was 68 cents. Flat leaf spinach $1.19. Large eggs $1.50. Sharp cheddar $1.75. And then the bread 79 cents. And the total then coming in at $19.79. So, you know, for for the amount of food, you know, I guess that's pretty good. I wish I could have gotten a few more things, you know, to add a little bit more. But yeah, all these prices are up higher, because I remember the eggs, I was getting them for 99 cents or $1.05 for most of at least a year. Sometimes they would even go cheaper than that, and that was a good week when they were like 79 cents. So that's not nice. And then the like the, what was the other one I noticed? Well, the beef, the $3.29 for the ground beef, I think that's actually pretty consistent. So that, at least that didn't go up yet, but I'm sure it's gonna, because if you get the fresh ground beef, those prices have definitely gone up. But yeah, I can see it. Even like the bread, I used to get that, I think, for 69 cents. It's now 79 cents. And the cheese chunk, that used to be like $1.69. Now it's $1.75. So, you know, we're feeling it. And I hope these options still give you guys some good ideas. And even if it's just a base for a recipe, like, you know, for the chili, and then you can add the things that your family likes. Even like if you have some, you know, green pepper, red pepper, you know, all that stuff can go in there. And like I said, I put the carrots in there. If I have celery, I'll put that in there. But just kind of, you know, work with what you have. And even with the salad, if you guys have something that's left over, some ham, you know, lunch meat or something, or leftover chicken, obviously that stuff works in there. So that kind of works well with leftovers too, if you have any. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this food together, and I'm going to get that ready to show you as well. Please let me know in the comments, you know, what your thoughts are and how, if you guys have seen those increases in pricing as well. But I will try to find some more ideas to kind of help us keep, you know, on budget with the rising costs. So stay tuned. I'll show you that food here in just a second. Hi you guys, take a look at this prepared food. I just can't get over how delicious the salad looks. Look at all that color. Looks delicious. Turned out perfect. We've got just a little bit of cheese added to that chili, and I did add a little bit of water, and I used a little bit of tomato sauce. You know, those little cans I think they're like 40 cents, or depending on your store, you know, they're not super expensive. I had one in the cabinet, and I thought, you know what, instead of just putting water in there, I did not drain the can of tomatoes with chilies, and I did not drain the beans. That's what the recipe had called for. But I thought it just needed a little bit more because I was trying to cook those carrots in there. So that is the only thing I added. But since my family is taking over the chili, I'm not gonna be the only one eating it. They wanted some. I'm probably gonna add like at least a can of tomatoes, because that'll help it go further, and just put a little bit more in there. So that is definitely an option as well. I know we talked about that earlier, what else you can add to chili. Please comment below, let me know what you put in your chili. And we have, of course, that beautiful corn muffin. So dinner, lunch. Oh, I could just stare at this. It's so pretty. I should probably take a picture of that. Anyway, breakfast doesn't look as spectacular, but it does still look delicious. We've got the egg with the sausage patty. I was able to get 8 sausage patties out of there, so one day you can have an extra one. Or like I said, if you wanted to keep just a little bit out, you could have browned that and put it in with the chili. So that's what I have. Again, we do have salad dressing for the salad and the 4 bananas. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video, comment below. And as always, if you have already subscribed, I appreciate you guys. I love you. I can't wait to see you on the next one. Bye.